Hey everybody on YouTube, I told you I'll come back with some more videos, and I am going to do as I promised, come back with more videos. I have several things to update on, and then I have some things that I wanted to talk about, just some random stuff that has happened during my pregnancy that I didn't get to update during my pregnancy by me not doing any videos or what have you, or actually not being able to do any videos because it wasn't that I didn't want to do them. Anyhow, um, the most recent things that I've had, symptoms, I guess, is I have a lot of hip pain. I can't sleep at night. It's like I toss and I turn and I toss and I turn just to get comfortable. I can lay on one side for a little while, but it hurts so bad to the point that it actually wakes me up out my sleep. And I really don't like this picture being so close up. Maybe that's better. Um, I have that, and then I also have Um, sometimes it feels like she's just gonna fall out. I don't know anybody else who's later on in their pregnancy. I'm 35 weeks and 4 days now, so I don't know if anybody else who later on in their pregnancy who experienced that, but I do. She feel like she's literally just gonna fall out sometimes. By me having so much amniotic fluid, my baby is breech now. She's been head down for weeks, and now she's breech. So I'm praying that she turns back because I really don't want to have a C-section. It's possible by me having so much amniotic fluid for me to have a C-section, but I can still have a vaginal birth if she's head down. But if she continues to stay breech, then I'm not going to be able to have a C-section, and I'll have to go to the doctor on Friday, and they're going to schedule within the next week and a half when I'm going to actually have her because of the fact that because I do have so much amniotic fluid and because I'm a diabetic and it's kind of affecting my placenta and my umbilical cord. And at this particular point, if she comes at 37 weeks, I do not care. I'd rather my baby be happy, safe, and healthy than to have to risk her life by trying to keep her in here. Um, I was watching All About the Twins video just a few minutes ago, and she was talking about how people don't talk about the pain in the beginning, and those were one of the things that I really wanted to touch on in the beginning of my pregnancy, because a lot of people on video don't, and I understand that you want to share your pregnancy with everybody, but um, you don't feel that you should share everything so far as what's going on with you, and that's fine. Everybody's entitled to a little bit of privacy, or entitled to privacy, period. But you do have a lot of pain in the beginning of your pregnancy, and your pelvis is stretching. It's not splitting. Well, not in my case, it's not splitting. I can't speak for nobody else. But it is stretching, and it's preparing yourself to be able to hold the weight of the baby throughout your pregnancy. And then it's also preparing itself for when you're going to actually deliver this baby. And it gets worse at the end of your pregnancy, um, because I also have sciatic nerve, and I have that really bad, and I'm still working. And if I didn't tell you all what I did before, I'm a server on a buffet, so I'm on my feet the whole time I'm there, and I don't sit down much. And I'm the type of person that if I'm going to continue to work, I want to continue to still do as many duties as I can. So I don't want to put nobody else out and make them feel like, I want special treatment. So I'm working just as hard as everybody else. Or I'm working as hard as I can, um, like everyone else at work. So I'm not giving up on, I haven't given up on much during this pregnancy. Um, what else I wanted to tell? It'll come to me periodically, and when it does, when I do a video, I'll come back and I'll say it. Because, like I said, I didn't haven't done a video in so long. Do y'all see how big my nose is? Look at my previous videos, and my nose has never been a small nose. But look at my previous videos, and look at me now. I look like Miss Piggy, for real. My nose is short, stubby, and wide. It's ridiculous. Anyway, um, what else? I don't remember what all I wanted to say. It was a lot of stuff that I really wanted to say. And that's why it's so important to write stuff down, because I don't write anything down, so I do forget. So, oh, I'm wearing my natural hair now. Um, I was trying to go natural for so long, and I hadn't permed my hair in almost a year, if not a year. And I decided that I'm gonna perm my hair. I permed my hair, and I actually like it permed. It took a lot of the heavy weight off. I don't go to the hairdresser often, um, so it's like it wasn't like I was having someone else taking care of my hair. And so it's like when I permed it, it was like it was so heavy to a certain extent, till once I permed it, it made it feel so much better. So now I have a perm. Um, one day this week I'll do all of me. I'll go get my eyebrows waxed and my upper lip waxed and get my feet done and all this stuff before I have the baby, because once the baby gets here, all those things kind of goes out the window, at least for a little while. Anyway, you don't really be worried about taking care of vanity. You don't really worry about vanity. You worry about your child for the first couple of months or weeks, or however, whomever you are. You know who you are and how you work. Um, oh, I was watching another video. I think her name is Valencia. Um, she was saying how she don't really have any cravings, but she do have a lot of turnoffs. I did not have any cravings during my pregnancy. I had things that I wanted and I felt like I had to have, but not necessarily cravings. People will walk up to me and say, "Do you want pickles and ice cream?" And I'm like, "No, that's nasty. I wouldn't eat that if I wasn't pregnant. I mean, I wouldn't eat it if I wasn't, and I wouldn't eat it if I was. That I am. That's gross. So it's just certain things. I still have the same appetite I had before I was pregnant. Um, I didn't eat much before I got pregnant, and I'm not a heavy eater now. Um, I eat more now though, because I'm at the end of my pregnancy, and it's like I'm always hungry, or I always feel hungry. Um, so it's like most of the time now I'm eating a lot, but it's mainly at night. But in the beginning of my pregnancy and the majority of my pregnancy, I did not eat a lot at all. Um, the baby's doing fine. Excuse me, she's doing all the things that she's supposed to do. She's developing fine. Excuse me, and everything. So we're kind of can't wait to get her here. I'm finally deciding to go ahead and wash all her clothes. I have been really lazy on that. So tonight I'm doing that and taking care of that, and I think that's because I want to kind of finish up my diaper bag and make sure that she's not my diaper bag, my hospital bag, and make sure that I have everything I need for her and myself to go to the hospital. We don't live far from the hospital, so my husband told me to do not pack anything for him, which I think is going to be a mistake because of the fact that I am praying on a vaginal delivery, and we don't know how long that's going to take. So if it takes 2 days, he's going to need a toothbrush, because I don't want him in my face with no funky breath telling me push. I want him to brush his teeth. So I might pack him a toothbrush or something, but he was like, "Don't pack him any clothes. We don't live that far. He can come home, take a shower, and come back to the hospital." So with all that said, it's almost 9 minutes of just me rambling. If you have any questions about my pregnancy, I will be gladly to answer any questions anybody have. Whether it's about my pregnancy or about pregnancy, period. Um, I have some answers. I don't have all the answers, but the answers I don't have, I will find for you if you really need me to answer those things for you. Um, I really want to know what's going on with daily expectations. She hasn't inboxed me in a while, and she has not done a video in a very long time. And I'm really kind of worried about her. I want to know what's going on with her. So, daily expectations, if you're watching this video, inbox me, and so I can talk to you. Because she was a lifesaver for me. She sent me a whole bunch of progesterone suppositories right when I needed them. I was going to end up having to spend like another $300 on progesterone suppositories, and she was like, "Oh, don't worry about it. I have some." And she sent them to me, so I appreciate that. So we're at 9 minutes and 54 seconds. Congratulations to everybody who's pregnant. Keep trying those who are trying, and God bless you all.